Hello friends, I welcome my 10th standard students to this session for the second language English. We have completed lessons and now it is time to check on a poetry piece. Shall we all look at the poem, children? What is the poem for today? Any guess? Exactly. You can see the background there, something green. It is talking about I am the land. Children, I want my friends present here to open your textbook, second language English, poem 3, I am the land by Marina D. Belangita. Yes children, are you ready? Shall we start? Have you opened your textbook? Fine. If you have opened, kindly I want you all to have a look at this background there. How is it looking? Very beautiful, is it not? Green everywhere. You can see the mountain far behind. Can you see? Covered with snow. Yes, and the land looks so beautiful. But what is man doing? See how Marina expresses the man's activities on this beautiful land. Yes children, now I present to you about this poet. Children, the poem I am the land is written by Marina D. Belangita. She is a Russian poet, okay, and in this poem the poet is expressing the mood of the land, earth, okay. It's expressing, she is trying to express the mood of Mother Earth, okay, and the qualities of her, and how is man trying to exploit this beautiful earth, okay. And look at children, she also talks about the blessings Mother Earth gives us, is it not? Farmers grow crops, there are rich trees, flowers, where you see good number of animals feeding on this greenery. Fine, but still what is man doing? Apart from enjoying the fruit of the land, he is also destroying it, he is exploiting the resources, is it not? Leave alone the resources, the natural habitat of animals, the trees are cut down, right? And children, look at the next thought. The poem's title, I am the land, it gives the explanation, as I told you earlier, the blessings of the land, is it not? And what has man done to this land? Why is the poet so thoughtful in expressing her views this way, okay? And children, for you to understand better, okay, I want you all to open your textbooks, okay. There are other lines to go which also talks about Mother Earth. She gives everything that one desires, she blesses us with all that, but what do? We try to make it our property, we try to fence it, telling this share of land, this piece of land is mine, we fence it, okay, we destroy the rich resources, right children? And here to go, I want you all to open page number, did you look at that? Page number 64, very good. So, you have all opened that. Page number 64, I am the land. Children, now I will read it out for you once. I want you all to follow. Shall we start? Okay, fine. Here it goes. I am the land, I wait. You say you own me, I wait. You shout, I lie patient. You buy me, I wait. With muddy holes and scarlet eyes, I stare. I repeat, I am the land, I wait. You say you own me, I wait. You shout, I lie patient. You buy me. I wait with muddy holes and Carlot eyes. I stare. Then someone tickles me. Plants life, fruit, grass, trees. Children dance. Someone sings. You come with guns. A chain link necklace chokes me now. I wait. You cannot put a fence around the planet Earth. I am the land. I wait. Children, did you listen to that? Huh? How many times did we hear, I wait, I wait, I wait? Why? Who is waiting here? Okay? We will check on that. We will see who is waiting here. But before that, I want you all to have a look at some unfamiliar words which you came across now as I was reading the poem. Have a look at it, children. A few are given here. Why only a few? The rest can be understood. Okay, here, tickles. The first word is tickles. Tickles means, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಕಚ್ಚುಗುಳಿ ಇಡೋದು. Is it not? We see small children, what do? We tickle the child. Why do we do it? We want to see the child laugh, smile. Is it not? It looks so beautiful when it smiles. Anyone for that matter. We tickle. Why? To make them laugh, to make them smile, etc. But in this context, tickle does not mean kachaguli. Okay. Here in this context, it means plows. What do you mean by plow? You can see a farmer here. He is plowing the field. Is it not? So, in this context, tickle means plow. Okay, children. Go to the next word, chokes. You have heard the word chokes. ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಧೂಳು ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ when you see there's a fire, there's a smoke coming out, there's a black smoke, what happens? You start coughing. Very good. You start coughing. Why do you do it? Because it's choking your nasal part. It's choking your throat. Right? So, you should have come across. So, what happens then? It suffocates. You feel breathless. Is it not? Husru kattiro tara agutte. Right? And chokes means suffocate or make one breathless. I have a picture for you here. Behind her you can see the smoke. Okay? And what is Sharanya doing? She is choking. She feels suffocated. Why? Due to the smoke. Due to the smoke, Sharanya felt like suffocating. She could not breathe, okay, properly. She feels suffocating. Fine, children. Go to the next one. Chain link necklace. Chain, look at the word. Chain link necklace. Andre eno? ಕತ್ತಿಗೆ ಕೊರಳುಪಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಥರನ, ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಥರನ? No. In this context, it also means necklace ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸರ, small chain, right? But in this context in the poem, chain link necklace means fence. Fence. Look at the fence here. Okay? There's a field. There's a field, a big plot of land, and they have fenced it. Why is this fence done, children? To say that this property, this side of the property or that side of the property belongs to that particular person. Okay? So, in this context, chain link necklace means fence. Right? That is what I was telling you earlier as well. The land is telling, you are fencing me. You are fencing me. But still, I own the land. Look at the last line. Is it not? It was in caps. Did you notice that? It tells, I own the land. You cannot fence me. Now, let us have a look at the summary of the poem to understand better. So, here the poem I Am the Land, written by Marina D. Belaginta. The poet personifies the land. What do you mean by personifies, children? Yes, as though the land has got life and it is talking to you. Is it not? That is personification. figures of speech in the class 9th standard as well as 10th standard. Your teacher should have taught you about figures of speech and also told you about simile, metaphor and personification. Is it not? What is simile, children? We will discuss that later. Okay, fine. And here, children, let me tell you what is personification. Personification means the lifeless land is talking here. It means you are giving life to it. Okay, you personify it. And here the poet is personifying the land. That is why, see, everywhere in the text, in the poem, you found that the land is talking. You say you own me, I wait. I means the land. Is it not? So, the poet personifies the land. What is man trying to do? Man tries to dominate the land. Okay? Though he doesn't own it. But in spite of all this, Mother Earth tolerates the activities of man. Is it not? Whatever we do, we dig wells. Is it not? We grow crops. Children dance. A man also cuts trees. He makes roads. See the things done by man. But still Mother Earth is tolerating all this. Is it not? Then look at the next one. He says. Who says here? Man says that he has bought the land. He has bought that piece of land. And he tells it belongs to him. I have got papers to show that, legal papers to show that this piece of land is mine. And later what does he do? He exploits the land. How does he exploit it? Digging wells, making roads, sometimes holes as well. Why? To fix the drainage pipes, cable pipes you should have come across. Alva makle? ಹೌದು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಳ್ಳ ತೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ರೋಡ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. He is destroying it. He is exploiting the land. ಅಲ್ವಾ? And parking vehicles, see, stares at her. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಈಗ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಲೈಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. So, the poet is telling that these vehicles, parking vehicles, when the lights is on, it seems as though the land is looking, staring. Okay, the cars are staring at her, but still the land is waiting patiently. And next one, the farmer plows the land, he plows the field, right? He plows the field. Next, children, he plants trees and grass, right? See, he is exploiting it, he is digging it, but still Mother Earth is waiting, the land is waiting patiently. Children dance on it. Okay, the land feels a pleasurable tickle. I told you late, right? When we were going through the unfamiliar words, I told you, what does tickle mean here? Tickle is, the man is plowing the land and she feels a pleasurable tickle when man is plowing, the farmer is plowing. Someone comes and sings, but still the land waits patiently. Right, children? Next, however, in spite of all these activities of man, exploiting the land, okay, the land is anguished. Okay, when does the land become anguished? When is she angry? What is that point of time when she cannot tolerate the activities of man? The point of time when she cannot tolerate the activities of man, when is it? Yes, when man tries to make boundaries using wires. Okay, he fences it, he makes boundaries, right? And soldiers come with guns. Okay, they fight wars, loss of life, right? Yes, and there is pollution everywhere. And you put a fence across countries telling that part is my country and this side is my country. And soldiers standing there to guard, right? What is all this? So, the land is telling, it's suffocating me. This suffocates the land. But still, in spite of all this, she waits patiently. And lastly, children, look at the tone of the land there. Huh? One the gatt nodi, what is the land telling? She tells with a tone of self-assertion. I want you to remember this. With a tone of self-assertion, the land is telling you cannot fence around planet Earth. Planet Earth. Imagine. Okay, you cannot fence planet Earth. It is too wide, it is too big. You may fence across your piece of property, piece of land, but the whole earth, you cannot fence it. And she waits patiently. Understood, children? See the good message the land is conveying. The land is telling, you dwell on this, you stay happily, allow others to stay, let there be peace and prosperity, but why are you destroying it? This is what land is trying to convey. Why are you digging holes? Why are you wiring me? Why are you fighting? Telling that this is mine and that is mine. Why are countries fighting against each other? Making boundaries. Loss of life. Okay? Don't do all this. I am waiting. I wait patiently. I am tolerating your misbehavior. That is what the land is conveying. Okay, children. Children, if you have understood this, have you? Yes. Enjoyed the poem? Yes. So, I have read the poem. I have given you the summary also. But before I could recapitulate, I want you to recall, I was telling you about figures of speech. I told you about simile, metaphor, personification I told you, where the land is personified there. Okay. The land speaks as though it has got life, and that is called personification. Is it not, children? Figures of speech, simile. Second, I want you all to recall. What is simile? Yes, simile means it is comparison. What are you comparing? Comparing two things, okay, using the term as, like or so. Is it not, children? One example, can you recall? Anyone? Fine. She sings like a cuckoo, right? She is as beautiful as the rose. Look at the terms. Like a cuckoo, as beautiful as the rose. See the comparison. The girl is compared to the rose using the term as. The girl singing is compared to the cuckoo using the term like. This is simile. But in case of metaphor, you compare two things, but you do not find the term as, like or so. Is it not, children? Yes. Tipu fought like a tiger in the battlefield. What is this? It's comparison. Tipu is compared to the tiger, but see the use of word like. Is it not? So, this is simile. But let me have a metaphor and example for you. Tipu was a tiger in the battlefield. So, here again Tipu is compared to the tiger, but we do not find the word like there. Is it not? Tipu was a tiger in the battlefield. There is no use of the term as, like or so, but there is a comparison. This is metaphor. Yes, children, recall. So, better examples, good examples, teachers will help you out in the classroom. Yes, children. Now, let me have a recap of the poem what we read. Okay, children. And here's a question for you. Read this question. Who do you think is the speaker of the poem? Who's the speaker here? Fine. The speaker is the land, the earth. Is it not? Next, children, look at the next question. Here it goes. I wait. In line 1 suggests the feeling of, I have a choice, the land, it tells I wait. So, what does this suggest? So, here are some choices for you: annoyance, patience, disgust. What is it, children? I wait means, is it annoyance? Sometimes, let me have a sentence for you like this. My child is wearing his shoes, okay, he is tying the lace. I tell, I wait. Make it up fast. So what does this mean here? Look at the tone. I wait. Make it soon. It means annoyance, is it not? But in this case, while I was reading the poem, we could see the land tells, I wait, I wait, I wait. See, pretty number of times we came across this word. So here is it annoyance, patience or disgust? Good. It is patience. Is it not? The land is waiting patiently. The next question, children. Bring out the contrast between the reader and the speaker as suggested in lines. Okay. I want you all to draw contrast between the reader and the speaker. Who is the reader here? We are the reader. Who is the speaker there? The land, that is the poet. Okay. Now you have to bring out a contrast. And children, I have listed a few here. The contrast between the reader and the speaker is like that of a man and the earth. Is it not? We readers, man and the earth, the speaker, right? And look at this. Man shouts. Okay. Man is shouting. See the contrast? Contrast andre artha agtidiyalla? Illi man ಕೂಗಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Earth is waiting patiently. See the contrast. Alva? We are shouting. Man is shouting. This part is mine, that part is yours. But land is waiting patiently. Did you understand the contrast? Fine. Look at the next one, children. Here, man buys. What does he buy? He buys the land. He buys the trees, houses, etc., whatever is on the land. But still, see the contrast? Earth waits. Man buys, earth waits. Look at the next one. Man made holes. Is it not? It is not man made holes. Man made holes. How? He was digging well, constructing houses. He digs it for the foundation. Is it not? Making artificial lakes. He digs again. All this is doing. Mines, digging again. But see the earth. The earth stares. Is it not? Oh, you are doing all this. The earth is staring. Yes, children. Look at the contrast between the two. The reader and the speaker. I think you have understood this. And if you have understood the poem and the summary of the poem, children, I want you all to work on these questions. Take it for your assignment. The first one, I wait is repeated 5 times in the poem. What quality of the speaker is highlighted with this repetition? Okay. The next one, the poem is not full of rhyming words. No, we don't find rhyming words at all in the poem. Did you? No, we did not find rhyming words. On the other hand, it makes us imagine some pictures. Look at the pictures. How did we imagine that? Like soldiers shooting, fighting, using guns. Is it not? So imagine the picture there. Children dancing. So you will have a picture of children dancing in your mind. Is it? Yes. Now I want you all to pick out other images from the poem. What do you mean by images? Yes. As the poem is read, that images, you imagine something. For example, when I say about children dancing, I may imagine children dancing on the tree, or somebody may imagine children dancing in the park, others may imagine children dancing in the classroom, but still there is an imagination in your mind, right? So they are images. I have listed 2 for you here. You will pick out other images from the poem. So what should you do for this? You have to read the poem, take 2 to 3 readings, understand Matkondo, pick out the images. Okay, children. Okay, fine. If you have understood, I thank you all for concentrating and listening. Read again for better understanding. Work on the assignments, children. Yes, thank you all, children. And this is Anthony Mary from Government High School, Chikpet. Thank you, children.